Hey, Mighty Vikings. This is my market tanking, market correction, stock market crash chill stream. So that's why I'm in this chill position because I wanted to show everybody how I'm reacting to all of the market turmoil. You know, it's down 1,000 points one day and it's up 600 points the next day. And honestly, I don't care. Well, I shouldn't say that. I do care because when it goes down, all of us that are continuing to invest are dollar cost averaging. So I have comically titled this post, this blog, this YouTube, whether to invest in comic books, uh, stocks, or real estate. So I'm going to go through that actually. I'm going to go through some of the numbers and I'm going to have a little fun with it. But the basic message is this: a person that is long term investing and is building a passive income machine should really not give two you know whats about if the market is crashing or this or that or macroeconomics and the oh god, I don't know, the unemployment rate and the interest rates and war in the Middle East, blah blah blah. All important things. Listen, my hat's off to all the people that do all that stuff, but you know what, leave it to them to do it, because for most of us that are just doing our jobs and raising our families and investing, what's important for me and what I think is important is continually investing on a bi-weekly basis or monthly basis into an S&P 500 index fund. The beauty, I know people talk about the SPY and everything. The beauty of the SPY, I believe, and feel free to comment and tell me I'm wrong because it's the internet, and there's a lot of views out there that are wonderful. It's good. I encourage it. But the beauty of all this is that the S&P 500. Okay, what is it? It's made up of the 500 largest companies, and I'll bring this up in a minute. I'm going to talk about the different crashes that went down, but S&P 500 is made up of the largest 500 companies, and the S&P 500 is self-cleansing, which means that as companies become weaker or they don't last or whatever, they basically fall out of the 500 and new companies, stronger ones, are put in, okay? And so what that does is it makes it so that you don't have to do anything. You just buy an index and you just, enjoy the returns. But I just want to show you right here. I want to show you this. I am looking at this right here. These are the different pullbacks, right? There was Black Monday, the dot-com bubble 2000. But here we go. Let's just look at this chart for a minute. As you can see, so here's Black Monday, a huge drop in the stock market in 1987. Okay, well, went down. Yeah, that was bad. That's cool. But if somebody just kept investing, look what happened. It just keeps going up. Okay, they bought cheaper shares and it goes up and up and up. Then it went up here. Then we had the .com, pets.com and Webvan and homegrocer.com. Okay, everybody was getting the .com thing. The only major company that survived, I guess, was Apple, or was probably Amazon mainly. Anyway, so that crashed and that was bad. A lot of wealth was wiped out right there. But here's something interesting. If someone just was buying the index all the way down and they never sold, well, it shot right back up. A few years later, shot right back up. And here we go. We got the financial crisis of 2008. And of course, everything plummeted back down. That was with all the housing shenanigans and people over leveraged with real estate and all that. And then basically since then, it's, completely just gone up. And then we had probably COVID-19 at some point. We had a drop there. This goes out till 18 actually. Okay, so I just want to show you this kind of stuff happens, and it goes up. So there's a bunch of charts here. Let's get something here. I got comics. Let's go to. All right, what do we got here? So we're looking at, okay, got it. We're looking at average returns of the S&P 500 index over the last 5 years. Average of 15% return. Last year was 24%, 15%, 11% over the last 20 years. So that's really good right there. Okay, and this shows, you know, you had some years up 50%, up 20%, and then obviously you get some down years, down what, 38%, down another 38%, or 33, up 22. But that's the interesting thing. You have these down years. Oh my gosh, that's great. Look at that. Look how much you could of shares you could buy before it popped 22, 24, 5, 13, 26, 29. You have what, 7, 8 years of just going up. Okay, that's cool. It's kind of an anemic. There's like no big deal. And then it shot right up to 34. And then, okay, we're good down here. Yeah, you know, down 13%. And so, yeah, we'll get another one because it happens, right? It happens. There's down years and up years, but most of them are up. As you can see right here, here's back to 1993, right there. So that's what you can expect to look at, compound annual growth, if you're looking at the S&P 500 and investing that way, right? Okay, so I'm going to move that over there. And let's go into look at this one before we wrap the S&P 500. So this is from 1950, a dollar invested in 1950. This is how it's grown over the years. So again, that's pretty good track record. And the reality is companies are going to continue to innovate. Companies are going to continue to grow, create new products, expand. It's just the way it's going to go. So, you know, inflation adjusted, yeah, still pretty much just, you know, riding that wave up right there. So that's pretty cool. So we'll get that out of the way. Okay, so that's what I think about that. Here's what I got here on comics. So for comics, I like looking at the Hot 10 every week. So Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 10 from 1985. Iconic Mike Zeck cover. I do enjoy a Mike Zeck cover. That is a very cool cover right there. You have Doctor Doom, who's pretty hot right now because he's gonna play Doctor. You're gonna get Iron Man playing Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr. Okay, X-Men 251, iconic cover right there with Wolverine nailed to the cross. Iconic cover by Mike Silvestri. Yep. There you go. Okay, here you go. First appearance of the Punisher is hot this week. Very cool. It's always a good one. It's getting pretty high up there. Mid grade level is almost $1,000. High for $2,700. Of course, Doctor Doom, iconic cover. Solo story featuring Doctor Doom. First appearance of Valeria, love interest of who? Teenage Doom. Okay. So look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that, $60, $180 for a mid-rate Marvel Superheroes number 20. Sweet. Very cool. So Doctor Doom's hot. Hulk number 1, first cover appearance of the Red Hulk, General Thunderbolt Ross. Okay, Death Abomination. There you go. Okay, I've seen that one for a while. Avengers number 25, again, continuing with the Doctor Doom theme. Very cool. And again, Doctor Doom, Origin of Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four Annual number 2. So there you go. And this is a good way to get a sense of the keys. Well, of course, here we go. New Mutants 98 is the first appearance of Deadpool, subject of the Weapon X program. First appearance of Copycat, impersonating Domino. First appearance of Gideon, member of the Externals. So that's pretty cool. Number 3 on the hot list. And number 2, one that's near and dear to my heart. Have had this for a long time. Incredible Hulk 340. And this is really famous for its cover. It's the iconic cover by Todd McFarlane, which is absolutely amazing. Right there. Isn't that sick? I love that. That's number 2. That's awesome. And, of course, Fantastic Four, number 5, first appearance and origin of Doctor Doom. Right there. That is so cool. Okay, so I'm not saying invest in these comic books, but comic books are fun too, and they go up in value as well. And the final thing we will talk about is let's look at SPY. That's SPY return. I'm going to look at some real estate. Here we go. Here's some real estate stuff. So here's the California housing market. According to Redfin, since 2020, you had an average price of about $589,000 for a single family home. And in the year, let's fast forward up to now, you're looking at $887. So it's almost like a doubling situation, right? Since 2000, if you go back to 2018, 19, and you go to 25, you're almost at a doubling. So, you know, there's the whole argument about owning versus renting. I think in the long run, owning makes sense for a lot of reasons, but it's a personal decision. Owning does cost more. It costs more in the short run. But rents do go up, and it depends on what you rent. And with rent, you can also be moved off of the property. So you got to keep that in mind. So I don't know. What do you think? All three? Make your comments below, guys. What do you think? Stocks or comics or real estate? Or all three? There you go. Don't worry about it. It's all good. All right. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.